Hey folks, welcome back to another video on this weird and wonderful AI content channel. In today's clip, I want to walk you through a comfy little workflow that's been saving me hours. And no, it's not about upscaling images this time. It's about turning long-form footage into shareable, viral-ready clips using AI automation. Shout out to a creator who posted a workflow that inspired me, but I remixed it for my own process, and I think you can steal this too. So the idea is simple. You take one of your long videos, feed it into the tool, and let the AI find the juicy parts, slice them into short clips, and even schedule them out for you. Similar to how people use an upscaler to add detail and hallucinate texture, the AI will sometimes surface moments that feel more dramatic or punchy than the raw footage. That weird AI intuition can be a huge win for discoverability on social platforms. I started with one of my own long episodes, a 30-minute deep dive, and I wanted a handful of 30 to 60-second clips to push across socials. First run, I left everything on default, auto-edit enabled, viral clip selector active, and a moderate sensitivity for highlight detection. The results were impressive immediately. The AI pulled out moments I would have missed, tight sound bites, and a couple of unexpected reactions that actually performed better than my intentionally picked segments. That said, like any tool that automates creative picks, it does introduce things you didn't expect. Some clips had awkward lead-ins, and a couple of cuts felt abrupt. So, I dialed down the sensitivity from 0.8 to 0.2 to calm the AI's enthusiasm, and I adjusted the trimming window to be slightly longer so transitions felt less jarring. That little tweak made the difference between meh and ready to post. Here's the step-by-step I used if you want to replicate this exact workflow. You can either upload your long video or connect your channel for the first step. I usually connect because it saves time, and the tool can pull metadata automatically. Next, pick your platform profile, like IG Reels, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts. This selection changes the aspect ratio and the ideal clip length for that specific platform. For the auto-edit settings, you must enable the viral clips option. After that, set your clip length range and choose a sensitivity level. I recommend starting with medium sensitivity, then dropping it if the clips feel too noisy or aggressive. For step 4, review and refine the AI-curated clips Vizard provides in a neat stack. You should scrub through them, except the ones that land well, and tweak the rest as needed. I often just trim a second or two, add a quick caption, and then I'm good to go. Step 5 is to auto-schedule your posts by setting the desired posting frequency. Then just pick the days and times and let the AI fill up the calendar for you. Finally, you can either publish directly to your socials or queue everything up in the content calendar for bulk adjustments later. What I really like about this flow is that it feels like having an assistant who loves viral moments, but also listens when you say to slow down. The first time I let it run absolutely wild, it chopped some clips way too aggressively. Once I throttled the sensitivity back, it produced high-quality, high-impact clips with minimal manual edits. Compare that to some other tools out there, and I'm not trashing them, but there are definite trade-offs you need to consider. Some platforms cost an arm and a leg for features you might only use once a week. Others will let you auto-transcribe or auto-edit, but don't have robust scheduling or cross-platform publishing built in, so you end up doing a bunch of manual work to get everything out on time. For example, a few options I tried before settling on this workflow were either pricey or severely lacked a full-service calendar. One popular editor has fantastic editing chops, but it doesn't automatically post or fill a content calendar. Another startup nails clip selection but charges per clip, which feels weird when you're trying to scale your output. This tool truly hits that sweet spot. Automated viral clip selection plus scheduling and a content calendar that actually makes planning simple. Now, here are a few practical tips from my own experiments to optimize this. You should create a few template styles, such as text only, captioned with an emoji, and one with minimal branding. The AI will then apply your chosen template and keep a consistent look across all the generated clips. For trimming windows, if you want clean intros, set a slightly longer pre-roll time. That extra context helps the AI pick the true start of the soundbite, instead of just a half-second inhale or pause. When it comes to captions and subtitles, always enable the auto caption feature. Even if the captions aren't perfect right away, they let you publish much faster than usual. I usually just skim through and fix the most obvious typos before scheduling anything out. For thumbnails, you can set a quick default rule or pick a specific frame manually. My experience shows that frames with faces or expressive moments significantly outperform abstract or plain shots. Next is the analytics feedback loop, where you use performance data to teach the AI what works. The more you accept clips that perform well, the better the AI becomes at predicting what will truly resonate with your audience. One fun thing I noticed is that the AI sometimes hallucinates context by picking a segment where the punchline happens slightly after your initial anecdote. That means you absolutely need to watch for continuity errors when it makes its cuts. Rather than seeing that as a drawback, I actually treat it like an inspiration tool for new ideas. If you're worried about losing creative control, there's a comfortable middle ground to find. Accept the AI's picks as a solid base layer, and then spend just 5 to 10 minutes manually editing each clip on top of that. Add polished captions, drop in a quick beat, or swap out the opening frame to make it yours. Suddenly, you are getting the speed of full automation with the polish that only manual work provides. This process is particularly handy if you run a channel with a huge backlog of long-form recordings sitting untouched. You can batch upload everything, let the tool churn through the entire library, and then do a quick pass to finalize the set. In just a couple of hours, you can produce a week's worth of short-form content that would normally take days of dedicated editing. I should also mention that this tool makes collaboration incredibly easy for team workflows. If you have a social media manager, they can jump right into the content calendar, move posts around, and add specific notes for review. It keeps absolutely everything in one place, which for a small team or even a solo operator is an absolute lifesaver. Now, will this technology replace human editors? Not exactly, because human taste still matters tremendously, especially for brand-sensitive content. But for creators who desperately need both velocity and volume in their posting schedule, it is an insanely useful assistant. Instead of hunting for clips, wrestling with timestamps, or manually scheduling posts, you free up your creative brain to plan follow-up content and new scripts. I'll continue experimenting and sharing what works best over on my social channels. I'm going to post more before and after clip stacks so you can see the difference between the default AI pics and the refined scheduled versions. If you're not following me already, give me a follow because I'll drop more specific templates and settings there. One last note about limitations and expectations. The AI is great at surfacing moments, but don't expect perfection right out of the gate. You will absolutely need to tune the sensitivity, trimming length, and maybe even your template rules for best results. Sometimes the AI will pick a clip that just needs a little bit of human love to truly sing and perform well. That is perfectly normal, as the primary goal here is speed and scale, not eliminating the editor entirely. Alright, that wraps up this workflow for you. If you're sitting on a stash of long videos and you want to start posting consistently, definitely try this tool-centric approach. Hook it up, let the AI do the heavy lifting initially, and then always add your own personal touch to finalize it. If you found this helpful, please leave a comment and let me know what your biggest bottleneck is when repurposing content so I can address it next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here with more experiments and workflows designed to make content creation way less painful. Peace out!